Hey guys, it's me again. I forgot to mention two things. I'm trying to include everything in the one video, but you know, there's always those things that pop in your head after you finish. You're like, I forgot that. Um, Brian and I are working on some incentives for employees for Everyday Elder Care. So hang in there, guys. Again, I so appreciate you as we're growing, as we're moving forward, as we're gaining wisdom. We are implementing things along the way. So just to let you know, there's some things on the horizon that we are looking towards that would be incentives for caregivers for everyday elder care. So we so appreciate you guys, and we want to honor you by offering these different things to let you know just how much we honor you and appreciate everything that you do. The second thing is I wanted to clarify call-ins. If there is a caregiver or however many caregivers, if they were to call in sick or have an emergency, have to call in, and another caregiver is having to, I'll say, absorb their hours into their own schedule, I just wanted to make clear that I don't expect you to say, for example, you already had 8 hours scheduled that day, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the evening. Caregiver calls in and they themselves have 4 hours here, 4 hours there. Well, one, getting into overtime can get quite costly, and at that point we have not charged the families for overtime, because we weren't expecting overtime with the call-ins. So what we do to offset that is I'll get you to work with Miss Brittany, and we'll scale down the schedule. It may be that you go to each of the 4 scheduled clients that day. It may be that you scale it down to 2 hours, 2.5 hours per client, and you explain to them, I'm here to see about you today. One of my teammates called in sick, and I wanted to be sure that you were taken care of, so I'm here to be sure. And what you're being sure of is that their essential needs are met, that they have food, that if it's shower day, they shower, medicine, things that we would essentially do for that client. But just explain to them, I may not stay as long as I normally do. I had to kind of scale my schedule back a little bit to be able to cover for this teammate who was out sick today. And they'll appreciate you explaining that to them. And also, like it says, it helps to not get into all of a sudden overtime that is not expected. So work with Miss Brittany, and she'll come up with a way to scale down the schedule to make it feasible also, so you're not burnt out running here and there. And so thankfully we very seldom have call-ins because you guys are just healthy and you're all awesome, and I appreciate you. But in the cases that we do have those things come up, that's how we work it out, okay? So again, I know these things are all a learning curve for all of us, so I appreciate you working with me, and Brittany as well. Have a good afternoon. Bye.